examples of that. But let's first take a step back because I think a lot of people in this audience may not fully understand what impact investing means, right? And I think in Pakistan specifically, and I say this as a VC, as a venture capital investor, that's a very different asset class than what impact is, right? So we're driven by commercial returns. For us at iDive Ventures, there's oftentimes an impact lens baked into things, but it's a little bit different than what you guys do. It's different than what, but even within impact investing, there's such a spectrum, right? In terms of, what Acumen does, what Rockefeller would do in terms of their program related investing, what you guys do. So as a whole, for people in the audience, how would you guys, or how would you define impact investing, Lynn, for people who may not understand or know what that means?
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I mean, I will be the first to say I have a hard time defining it, Kulsum, because it is so broad in nature, and you meet all kinds of different investors out there that will say that they're impact investors, and they each look very different from the other. Broadly speaking, impact investing is driven around, making investments in companies that will drive some sort of social or environmental change. And so, you could have a climate change fund, you could have, a fintech fund, you could that's really aimed at low income users. You could have a fund that invests in female founders. And there's just such a massive range of what people define as impact investing that I think, first of all, it's great that there are a lot of investors out there who are really focused on trying to affect change in the world. I think that's a good thing. But I do think that the definitions can vary so greatly from one to another that you can actually find, a lot of people disagreeing about what is impact investing or what is the right way to do impact investing.
Yeah.
We at the Gates Foundation, our fund is not set up to seek financial returns. And so I think that's the first thing that I say. And there are a lot of impact investing funds out there that are trying to maximize returns, but they are also trying to do that on, on a to access, format that allows them to maximize returns while also seeking some type of social change. So we're not seeking financial return. However, we are also not looking to invest in companies that are not capable of, serving underserved markets sustainably, because we have the ability to make grants. So so we wouldn't be looking at companies just to provide subsidy if there's no clear charitable purpose, number one, and number two, pathway to sustainability. But aside from that, we're simply looking to invest alongside our program teams at the Gates Foundation in any of the verticals that we work in, and that team kind of defines the appropriate metrics for having impact, whether that is, access to a formal bank account or access to a telemedicine provider that is affordable. Like, these are metrics that we co-define with company, but also with our program teams.